Amidst the northmost arduous mountain peaks of the Seven Kingdoms lies Winterreach, the ancient stronghold of arcane studies, magica, and mysteries. Within its dust-covered libraries resides the amassed knowledge of eons and answers to countless mysteries from both mortal and astral planes. In the gloomy vaults beneath the tower walls lies dormant codices and scrolls older than humankind. Herein dwells tomes of spells powerful enough for city walls to crumble, and prophetical scrolls to make empires quake. Few are the living souls with whom has befallen the privilege of gaining passage to the written treasures of Winterreach, and rightly so. The admittance to this venerable facility is rigorous and sparse, and the occasional apprentice is slowly chosen through perilous trials and meticulous evaluation by the triumvirate of the arch-wizards. Many are those who have tried, and most have failed. Blackwald was in his youth an eager novice at the Mage Guild in the city of Havenloft. Spending his days constantly scolded and performing mundane chores for the conjurers of the guild, he always felt he was made for greater purposes. He borrowed what literature and spellbooks he could from the guild library and spent his dreary nights reading fervently. Blackwald felt a growing discontent with the dearth of his advancement within the guild ranks, and had to often bite his lip to prevent him from acting out disastrous magical retribution upon the other members. Finally, after several years of being pestered by his alleged tutors, he had the opportunity to travel as a courier to Winterreach. He there requested audience with the arch-wizards under the guise of a royal herald. Once before them, he seized the moment to vividly demonstrate his irrefutable potency, in which the triumvirate admitted Blackwald as an apprentice overnight, in spite of his rather fraudulent approach. Blackwald soon became one of the most diligent apprentices in the recorded history of Winterreach, and quickly rose in both hierarchy and reputation. After many years of dedication, he found himself at the rank of Warlock, one which grants passage to the innermost vaults of Winterreach. Here, in the nether tunnels, Blackwald continued his studies in seclusion and solitude. One exceptionally cold night, he was shambling about in the hallways, igniting more octarine light to keep his warmth, when something on a dim-lit shelf caught his eye. Something which he had not seen before. Wrapped in spiked obsidian chains and humming with a low, foreboding tone, lay a heavy tome. Written on its leather-bound cover in ancient Black Elven tongue was Awakening of the Netherworld and Incantations for the Inanimate. Blackwald's hands trembled as he lifted the tome from its place. His curiosity got the best of him, and after many efforts with uncurses and spells of unsealing, he managed to slowly pry the ancient book open. A new world was awakened. Shrieks of long-lost spirits was unleashed. The howling of banshees filled the void, and octarine light glowing in the funereal shapes of forlorn souls danced in the shadows. He became obsessed with his new discovery, and absorbed every page, every word, every curse, and every incantation within its pages. Blackwald knew that meddling with necromancy was not something that was taken lightly by the Arcane Tribunal. Nonetheless, he continued his research and obsession. He summoned specters from the underworld and secretly paid visits to the elder tombs to raise the remains of long-past brethren. He even went so far as to sacrifice rodents and lesser critters for his atrocious and abysmal deeds. Time passed, and with every day, Blackwald grew bolder and more fearless in his experiments and spellcasting. And consecutively, one day, inevitability intervened. He was exposed by one of his warlock associates during a particularly potent undead ritual. The magica surge rippled the fabric of mana even outside the secluded catacomb where Blackwald was situated. He was apprehended and quickly brought before the Arcane Tribunal, where the arbitrators of magic unitedly excommunicated Blackwald from Winterreach and banished him from ever serving at any mage guild in the Seven Kingdoms. Blackwald left the tribunal, humiliated and in contempt, and wandered south to seek his destiny elsewhere. His current whereabouts are unknown, but his magic studies, benign and malignant, continues to this day.